people always touch on racism, but I don't think we touch on enough about colorism. So all the people that have their feelings, Rema picked her. This is not just directed towards men, this is women as well, because there was a lot of women within the comment section. Now, for all the people who say colorism doesn't exist, then why do we have these issues going on right now? Why is this happening to this woman right now? Exactly.
Christ's love isn't like everybody else's love. It's not like the world's love. The world's love loves you when you do things right or when you do things with them. But as soon as you make a mistake, they take that love away. But what I've experienced with the love of Christ is that it loves first. It loves through wrongdoing. It loves when you shouldn't be loved anymore. It's unconditional. And that's the love that I believe is going to change the world and has changed me.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Micaiah. I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black.
Sasha here. Excuse me? Supermodels do not fly business class. Now, I'm not gonna demand a private jet, but I think Jag could at least spring for first class.
And I am bringing you all another video. If you go back to the first commentary video that I did on colorism, then you know this is not a new topic on my channel. I like to do a mixture of conscious, nerdy, blurred content, as well as very nostalgic content. A lot of these is near and dear to my heart, so I just give you all a little bit into my thoughts and perspectives on various different things, whether that's for you to blast to the past, whether that's for you to open up your mind, or inform you about something that you did not know. We are going to be discussing the outrage that many have been giving Rema for his Is It a Crime music video because of the beautiful leading lady that he has within the music video. Now, I just want to shut down the narrative that our people are only clowning her because they find her unattractive. No, they are clowning her complexion, they're clowning her features, her body, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of deep-rooted issues that stem within colorism and featurism, and we're going to dive into that. And these issues that we have embedded within various different cultures is why we need to talk about why lighter is seen better. And people have said, oh, people don't think this way. No, there still are a lot of colorist people all around the world, and I just want to break down this stigma and this ignorant mindset. So before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more of me. And if you're new, hey, and if you're a returner, I really truly appreciate the love. And if you get the chance, please check out my social media platforms. My Instagram is at More of Micaiah. I'll leave you one and more. And my TikTok is at The Life of Kaya. And once again, like I stated, I do a little bit of everything over here. I have blurred content, which is like more nerdy content. Then I also have conscious content like this. And then I also take you back to the past and give you a little bit of nostalgia because I love things of the past. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, a topic that I'm very passionate about is most definitely colorism. I have realized over time that a lot of people do not know what colorism is. So let's just slap this bad boy on the screen right now, give you a time to really read through it so you understand what this means. I am not all the way in tune when it comes to the Afrobeat space, so I'm new to seeing this music video. I have a fresh eyes, fresh perspective, and as I was looking and diving into more videos, I seen that Rema makes sure he constantly has darker complexion women representation within his videos, which I think is so beautiful, and I think it's even more impactful with him being a darker complexion man, and that's another topic right there. Before I dive into it, let me show you all the different commentary. I'm just gonna kind of like lay all the material out there for you all to see, and then we'll debrief.
Hey everybody, my name is Halimoto Shakundi, and first off, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much. I feel super validated in all of you women, dark-skinned men coming to my messages and my comments in solidarity with me, people sharing shared experiences. As sad as it is, it also is, again, validating to know that I'm not crazy. It's not because that person had a bad day or whatever the case is. A lot of the times it really is just people having a preconceived notion of dark-skinned women to where you can't even see past that to even get to know me as an individual. I feel like that's really what I wanted to talk about in my article and what the message that I want to spread around. Also, just to be kind to people. Like, a lot of the comments that I was seeing was just plain up nasty and disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying don't everybody chill rocks off, you know what I'm saying? I ain't everybody cup of tea, and that's perfectly fine. But, you know what I'm saying? Keep that in your group chats. Keep that in your messages. Keep that with your friends. Keep that in your close communities. But bringing it to my page, commenting, tagging me and things is just OD ridiculous, you know? I also wanted to take this time to thank Kapoor and Rolling Stone for really covering this article, because I am my own PR. I literally, after seeing all the comments I got on the videos and how people were making fun of me, I went out of my way to email so many different Black publications, or publications just in general, to cover this story and talk about why colorism is still happening, especially in the entertainment industry, and how a lot of people don't see dark-skinned women as anything other than masculine, aggressive, just more than what we actually are, you know? So Rolling Stone picking up that article was super big for me, because it took weeks and weeks of me emailing people for Kapoor to, it was crazy. She actually just DM'd me, followed me randomly, and she DM'd me and said, "Hi, beautiful." And I went to her Instagram. I'm like, "Oh, writes for Rolling Stone. Like, let me just pitch it. Where's she going to do is leave me on red or not respond." And I sent her the screenshot of the emails that I had been sending people, explained to her what was going on. And she was like, "Wow, like, I'm going to be right back with you." And then hit me up a couple weeks later to do this interview. And we spoke on the phone for about 2 hours about my whole life and history between dealing with colorism in my work field, in the modeling field, with this video, and just in general in life. So thank you again, Kapoor and Rolling Stone, for covering this article. One thing Kapoor did mention in our interview that wasn't said in the article was, she was like, you know, so if you're so confident, you know, these comments don't affect you, like, internally, then why do you care about this? And this moment specifically was more like a "I told you so" moment. Like, as crazy as it might seem, like, it was a "I told you so" moment for everybody. I feel like that kind of gaslit me into thinking that it was more than just me being a dark-skinned woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I finally felt like I had physical evidence of people just hating me just because of me being a dark-skinned, slim, petite woman. Like, but lightheartedness aside, all the people that have been giving me praise and hearts and love it's been super overwhelming. Again, like I said, it's been super validating, and I am just super grateful for all of you guys, even the haters, because I was gonna make a video to attack her, and I was gonna make a tweet, or I was gonna start commenting back to people. But then I thought about it, I'm like, how much better would it be if I actually talked about this in an article, a really well-known publication, and just put screenshots of all that was talking. And now y'all are eating your, you know what I'm saying? So it all worked out in the end. I just made ahead and went and turned my lemons into lemonade. So I hope this is a lesson to everybody to take your situations and make it of benefit for you. And also just be kind to people. To say, don't say it at all. Hope you guys stay along for my journey. You guys can follow me on Instagram. It's at shakumbi.halimotu. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. So a little bit about me, now that everybody's here. I am a model. I'm also a photographer, and I'm a creative director and a creative producer, and also an event curator. So I do a little of everything under the sun. I own 268 Studios with my best friend, where we offer a whole bunch of different services. And yeah, as a model, I've graced the covers of Ella Ficiel. I've been in Vogue before, Tatler magazine. I've also been worked with Tom Ford, Dior, Bobby Brown, Kate Spade, J. Crew, Banana Republic, Audi Can Go, Rema, 5. The list goes on. Your baby girl is certified.
Now, this is just tasteless, and I'll be praying for this man, because I don't even know what behooved him to come on this camera and do this. There clearly is deep-rooted issues, and here's just one of the ignorant backlash she's been facing. After that video, I truly do not have to show any more, because I feel like that tops like the ignorant cake. And as you've seen with all the comments, this is just very disheartening, and people cannot just tell me this is not because they don't find this woman attractive. This is some very deep-rooted colorism issues. Now, I think this goes along the lines of Featurism and colorism. So I'm gonna slap that bad boy of what Featurism means on the screen. So I believe that this issue is deep-rooted within colorism. Okay, that's number one. And then two, also Featurism. Okay, I think that's another one that we don't really talk about a lot, which I think is important for us to discuss, because I've learned more about this over the past like good amount of months. A lighter woman that deals with Featurism could be getting the same outrage as a darker complexion woman. Like, it's like on the same level a lot of times too. Now, just to clarify, this is not always the case, but Featurism does play a part in a lot of aspects of things as well as colorism. So they both in a way go hand in hand, but they're two separate entities, as we know. On top of colorism, people are bashing her, coming for her also because of Featurism. Colorism and Featurism is not something that is just dealt with within African diaspora. It literally is something that happens within all different cultures. Whether you're Indian, whether you're Chinese, whether you're Dominican, it can happen in various different cultures because this is a deep-rooted issue that lighter is seen as better. I'm not saying everyone thinks that way. I'm not saying that everyone falls into this category if you don't find somebody attractive. But what I'm saying is with the large uproar and with the negative comments, as you've seen, this is an issue. This is really an issue. And you think because of so much progress that people would get out of this mindset, but people always touch on racism, but I don't think we touch on enough about colorism. If I'm being 100% honest with you, I'm personally never going to stop talking about this stuff because I think it's important to shed a light on this issue because it's ignorant. It's so ignorant. I'm so tired of constantly seeing it all the time. This happens in so many different spaces, and this woman is so beautiful. She deserves to flourish and to let her light shine bright regardless of the ignorant standards that people have set for her. Literally, you deserve this. You were the main girl in the video, and that's that. So all the people that have their feelings, Rema picked her and he wanted dark skin representation, and that's what it is. Now, for all the people who say colorism doesn't exist, then why do we have these issues going on right now? Why is this happening to this woman right now? Exactly. So I'm just done with the foolishness now. I think some people look at it as something's wrong with your confidence. Oh, nothing's wrong with my confidence, baby. I just want other darker complexion women to know that they're beautiful regardless of the ignorant stuff that's implanted in a lot of these other people. And it's not just men either. It's a lot of women as well. So I just want to make sure that's clear. This is not just directed towards men. This is women as well. Because there was a lot of women within the comment section. She's a gift from God and her skin complexion is so beautiful. She is sun-kissed. And for people to hate on that, to me, you have some internal hate going on yourself, especially for you to even go underneath for comments and say all that ignorant stuff. Like, people have trigger fingers on the internet, but they would never be able to say any of this stuff to anyone's face. That's like one of the biggest cons of the internet. Like, people will comment on this or comment on other things and it's like, but you won't say it to my face. You would never say that to my face. When people meet these people, they be like, oh, da-da, this, and they be the main ones underneath the comments. But that's neither here nor there. And it's not hard for people to be kind to one another. Like, I never understand that concept. Like, it's really not hard for us to be kind to one another and to show love. And if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say it at all. But this just shows the boldness that people have to even talk about this. And it's still allowed, whether that's in the entertainment industry, whether that's in your everyday lives, it's still allowed and it still occurs. So no one can tell me that this kind of stuff doesn't occur. Like, I really don't care what anyone says. I really don't. You can leave your comments on whatever you want to say and you don't believe this is an issue, but I know that this is still an issue because so many women still face it. The entertainment industry has a lot of colorist issues, and I love the confidence that she still exudes regardless of the naysayers. And I'm just praying that she honestly knows and understands that she is such a beautiful woman. Her skin is beautiful, she's gorgeous, and all the ignorant comments can just go out the door because she's gorgeous. I don't care what anyone tells me. So I thank you all for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more of me. I appreciate you for sharing this moment with me. I don't take this for granted with you clicking on my videos and taking the opportunity to tune in. If you have any thoughts on this, please leave your commentary down within the comment section. And as I always say, it's okay for you to disagree, but let's have a healthy disagreement. Okay, let's have a healthy disagreement. We don't need to bash one another to have a healthy disagreement. We can have a healthy disagreement. Specifically, if you're trying to say that colorism doesn't exist, then you can comment, but don't even waste your time because I'm really not going to entertain you, because that's just false. Time and time again where it proves that colorism does exist. So don't waste your time. I want you all to know that you are loved by the one who created the universe, and you've been made for such a special purpose. The Lord knew you before you were in your mother's womb. So you're not a mistake. You're meant to be here. And I thank you once again for tuning in. I'll check you all out in the next video. Stay blessed, everyone.